Hey Gemini, welcome to your second half of July reading. I am bringing a general reading for the collective of Gemini Sun and Rising. Might not resonate with everyone. That's to be expected. If you're here as Gemini Sun and it doesn't speak to you, you can always check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign, or be a cross watcher and watch the Sun or Rising readings that align with your divine counterpart. Okay, so we are heading into the new moon energy coming up on Monday. New moon in Cancer, I believe. And that kind of leads us into the portal opening for the Lion's Gate, which occurs on August 8th. So a lot of really powerful energies coming through. Just thought I'd make you aware of that. This reading is not date or time specific, but I like to let you know what is happening in the cosmos that may impact the reading. I am pulling for you, dear Gemini, 2 cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for you, one for Divine Feminine, one for Divine Masculine. Feel free to flip the energies around. As long as the reading speaks to your storyline, that's what's most important. You can let go of the labels. People get really tripped up about that. Oof. Interesting. Eagle Spirit for the masculine, card 23. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 is like about change. Sometimes there's some instability, and it says Spirit has your back. So I love this for the masculine because in a period or time of change, it's good to know that there's another authority sort of guiding us. Spirit has your back. That feels good. And then we get card number 55 for the feminine, a sacred number, master number, we don't reduce it, snake spirit, time to heal. In this deck, the snake is all about medicine and healing. Yeah. Time to heal. Spirit has your back, masculine, feminine, time to heal. I'm going to pull 1 card for you, Gemini, from Sacred Traveler. Let's see what can guide you, what energy, something to pay attention to on your journey. Let's see what's coming through. Crossing bridges. Well, you can't even make it up, can you? It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So another message here for the feminine. Crossing bridges, time to heal, connect, mend, and release. Perfect. I love that. And we just came through, we're closing out this new moon in Cancer sort of closes out the eclipse season that we've just come through. I don't know about you, Gemini, but it packed a punch for me. My sofa, my couch is right there. And there have been many afternoons where I have completed my reading here and I have gone right there because the eclipse energy was that strong. And just it took everything in my power to be able to show up and be present. So the good news is we're moving out of that energy and into a new portal and an opening, and I feel like all that mending and releasing is a powerful message for you. Look what's on the bottom. Okay, so let's see what is coming through for the beautiful Geminis who are watching. These messages are for those who are watching. Masculine, 4 of Cups. Feminine, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles to me is always a card of logistics and trying to figure out how things are going to work in the here and now. Thinking quick on your feet. Even though it's Pentacles, it does feel very related to air energy. Because there is a quickness, a facility with which you have to sort of juggle realities on the ground. And it's a 2 card, so it is about this or that and how to make it all work. Masculine, 4 of Cups, something that they're either distracted by, they're not seeing something coming right in for them, maybe a little emotionally attached. Could be that they're feeling rejected or friend zoned. That's another possibility. This is how you're showing up in the reading. Oof. Nine of Cups in the past for the masculine. Eight, yep, not knowing their next best step forward. Five of Cups. There's the 5. Patience for this feminine in the past. Temperance now. I love that card in the present energy. It's about alchemy, and patience in the Temperance card is about tempering your expectations, because everything's going to fall out in divine order, in divine time. Sure, that makes sense. So let's see the 4 of Cups first here. That is both of these energies here are Sagittarius. So this feminine may be a Sag, or there may be Sag rising, or maybe dealing with a Sag. I'm just going to say that because those are the only 2 major arcana. We do have Jupiter right now in Capricorn. It's retrograde, which can impact our long-term goals and can put obstacles on our path. So that may be why we've got this 2 of Pentacles, patience from the past, and then this sort of alchemy and sort of kind of flowing with fate and destiny. So I am feeling some strong energy here on the feminine side, and awareness that they kind of have to work in flow with something else that is at the wheel, right? And I see a masculine who may be raging against the machine. 4 of Cups, please. Oh, Gemini, how I love you. Wow. So, high anxiety over some perceived slight or rejection, possibly a missed opportunity, or feeling friend zoned. I'm saying that because right now this person's experience of the connection presently is one of being trapped, like not knowing their next best step. Next best step is into water, into their emotions, into their feelings, and they're not quite ready for that. This is high anxiety. It is a little bit of obsessiveness and running things on a loop over and over and over again. And not getting the clarity. See, clarity is escaping this person. They may be overthinking the situation. They may be internalizing it incorrectly on some level. They just want to move to calmer waters. 6 of Swords, balance of the mind. This is, oh, and I'm going to take this on the 5 of Cups on the bottom comes out, and that's where we're heading in the future. The 5 of Cups, for those who are new, by the way, welcome. I hope you'll join us and consider subscribing. And for those who are returning, I love you. This 5 of Cups, when I pull from the bottom, it's the unconscious motivations. It's something outside of conscious awareness in most cases to the person I'm reading for or about. In this case, it's the masculine, unless you have reversed them. But outside of the conscious awareness, there's some regret. This masculine may be feeling that this rejection or some perceived slight or disinterest or emotional withdrawal of the feminine is due to something that they contributed to. They are very obviously overwrought about it, wanting to get that peace of mind and move on from it and get to calmer waters, but they kind of can't let go of the past. There is some energy around it, unconscious right now, but in the future it comes in a big way. Yeah, there's this 10 of Swords as well. Some regret over an ending. The 10 of Swords can be the end of a painful chapter, the end of a painful cycle, sure, but it can also be like an ending that someone regrets. Something that went down that was very unpleasant. 9 of Cups in the past. Oof. Cancerian energy right there. I'm talking to you about a new moon in Cancer, and here it shows up. 9 of Cups with the Chariot. Oh. So wish fulfillment in the past was moving forward with the past life soulmate. The Nine of Cups is usually about wish fulfillment. Sometimes it can be an energy of complacency, right? Like, I don't want to push my luck here. If this is as good as it gets, I'm okay with how things are. But that's not what I think I'm seeing here. What I think I'm seeing here is a wish fulfilled to move toward the past life soulmate. Like, that's what they were looking for in the past, is that forward motion in the connection with the past life soulmate. Queen of Swords shows up. Queen of Swords showed up in my morning reading for you. And the way that I felt she showed up there was some truth coming through that kind of sideswipe the energies in the connection. So this may be a harbinger of things to come that lead to this regret. But being that it was underneath the outside the conscious awareness in the past, there is some truth that the feminine was seeking. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, how appropriate. So some truth that was being, that needed to come forward, that this feminine was seeking, and it was sort of bubbling up underneath the surface for this masculine. Eight of Swords now, I don't know what to do next, right? That's the energy there. I'm twisting in the wind here. I don't know my next best step forward. I've thought it through 100 times. That's why we have the 9 and the 8. Lots of emotional confusion and overwhelm, sure. 7 of Cups. What are my options here? What's my next best step forward on an emotional level? That is where we're at right now. Yeah, I'm going to move forward slowly, methodically, predictably with a plan. So the masculine wants to move forward, doesn't know their next best step, so everything's kind of in slow-mo, right? That's what this feels like to me as they work to process through the emotions. It's a bit overwhelming. There's some confusion wrapped around it, not sure what happened. Underneath, knowing that there's the card of Gemini right there, that a choice needs to be made. Sorry, that was my lightning warning. It's been storming here lately. So the Lovers is a card of union, of course, but there may be some choice that needs to be made, and underneath this masculine knows that going forward, they've got some regret. A lot of focus on what went wrong in the past. I mean, clearly this person is not aware of the Two of Cups right behind him. Just turn around. You know, all that focus on the past over here is to the exclusion of what is possible. And I almost feel like there's some obsession here, backward facing energy. It feels kind of doom and gloom, quite honestly. What was I just saying? Turn around. There's the Two of Cups. There it is. So this masculine is caught up in a loop of looking backward, rear-facing energy with regret and, you know, possibly some remorse or heavy-heartedness about it. It is cups, it is emotions, it is a 5, it's the 5s, and this was the 5s, right? Spirit has your back, dear masculine, so just freaking turn around, because Spirit's putting this soulmate right on your path. Ugh. I hope some of you that are here as the masculine. That's all I have to say. I feel like that message is real important. Yes, a new beginning is on offer here. All the stability you could want in this connection. Look where my finger is. That little hedge, the little opening in the hedge is, you go through there and you're in 10 of Pentacles land. This is the beginning of something big and powerful and grounded and stable and abundant. This is a card of commitment. So I kind of feel like if you get your head out of what's gone wrong in the past and shift toward the soulmate, that all will be revealed. All in divine time and divine order. There feels like there's some fate here. You just got to make your choice how you're going to play this. Are you going to play this looking backward, or are you going to look toward the future? That's the message for the masculine. If there are no masculines here, feminine, then you know the energy that is coming in for them. And I hope you will then take that into consideration as you continue to modulate your own response, temper your own response and expectations. This feels really good. I mean, I'm seeing some dark energy, but I feel it's more a processing style of this person. In the mental processing is what is kind of driving the emotional processing. So if we could get the thought patterns under control for this masculine, like get them out of obsession mode, then the emotions wouldn't seem so overwhelming. They would make more sense, because then you can just take it one darn cup at a time and move through it. And I think that they will, but this is someone who's very slow to warm up to change. That's why they're struggling with the 5 energy of the 5 of Cups. Feminine, 2 of Pentacles. Like, what is going on here? I get it. I get it. Whole lot of transformation. Wow, Scorpio energy of that Death card. And then here comes someone moving toward you with love and romance. So look at the energy of both of these cards. They're the forward-facing energy of after, it's one after the other. The transformation that's underway is what the juggling is all about, because you kind of have to shift your energy. You know how you're trying to balance sometimes? If you're trying to balance, you have to shift your weight to make room for, to keep you steady. And that's almost how the 2 of Pentacles feels to me in this circumstance. This feminine's back is to the topsy-turvy sea, to the chaos there, and is sort of just weighing realities on the ground, maybe even juggling some priorities as this transformation unfolds, moving towards someone coming toward them with love. Wow. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Death card, Scorpio. So we could be dealing with Scorpio energy. Gemini shows up over here. Sag twice here. Yes, feminine, ready to lay a burden down underneath. What's the burden? Something that feels like it's been I'm just going to say a pattern here. There's some darkness over on this side. Not a dark person necessarily, but their processing style is certainly one who goes to their shadow right away, which is fine. It's just a style preference, probably since being very small. And I feel like this feminine is wanting to kind of offload that negative karma. Right? Like, this is someone who's very optimistic over here. This is someone who's looking at this saying, I'm trying to keep all the balls in the air. I'm kind of trying to shift my weight so I can stay in balance while I'm juggling this situation, because a transformation is unfolding. And I feel it's unfolding for this masculine. And this feminine is aware of it and wants to make space and allow this masculine to come toward them with love. This is a romantic card, this Knight of Cups. Someone who has that cup out front on offer, their heart in that cup, my emotions. My heart's on my sleeve. I have nothing to hide. And I know that this masculine is struggling on an emotional level because they're all up in their head. So the feminine is really kind of working double time here to make space for that, and underneath just wanting to unload and offload the negative karma. It's been a lot to carry for this feminine. And when I say the negative karma, it may not be anything toxic or tawdry or illicit or subversive. It can just be someone who goes to their shadow first. And this is someone who doesn't do that, who stays in a definitely more patient and temperance and patience here. We've got patience and temperance and allowing things to grow organically, moving into the Wheel of Fortune. This is someone who kind of gets it and understands that this is all, like you don't have to rage against the machine. I feel it's the masculine who's doing that. And the feminine's really working hard to stay in that energy of balance and hold space for it with their patience and their high vibration understanding of what that means. But it ain't easy. Capricorn energy and the devil too. Being patient. King of Pentacles showed up in the morning reading as well. All right, so now that I've seen two cards, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. I do a reading every morning. Yeah, we had Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. Two of Swords also made an appearance. So patiently awaiting for this King of Pentacles. To me, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn astrologically, but more often than not, it's an energy of someone who's grounded and stable and there for you. It's like the masculine archetype of a life partner, right? Married or not doesn't matter. It's just someone you're in long-term committed connection with. They're there for you. They have your back. They're rock solid and stable and steady and dependable and predictable on some level. And I feel like the feminine is kind of waiting for that, or has been. This is past-facing energy. Was patient with regard to this King of Pentacles. Some measure of something not on the level, possibly some deceit or perceived betrayal. Yes, perfect. And then the feminine went into this Hanged Man energy, a wait and see kind of an energy. Not jumping to conclusions, but having a very big intuitive hit with regard to something that's not on the level. So pulling back, this is a card that has great intuition, Hanged Man, Pisces energy, waiting for the illumination, sort of pulling back, delaying their gratification. That's why the Seven of Pentacles. Let's look at this. Let me look at this from different perspectives. Wow. So definitely sent them into this patience and temperance mode. Temperance is kind of reading the room and then adjusting your expectations accordingly. Yeah, I'm not going to make any false, quick, sudden moves. I'm waiting for some clarity. This feminine with this Page of Swords. Page of Swords is the detective or the spy of the tarot. So on some level, this feminine may have been patiently watching in the wings to see, keeping an eye on the masculine, not in a creepy way. I'm not saying it that way, but just to kind of see, what are they up to? What are they doing? How are they doing? Just trying to get some clarity. Yeah. Temperance comes out again. So the doubling down here of the temperance is that on some level, what the feminine is coming to understand or learn, the clarity they're getting is that this is a waiting game. It's a waiting game. They need to stay present, read the energies, balance the energies. The Temperance card, if you look at that angel there with the two chalices, there's one deck I use where one chalice has fire and the other has water. And the whole concept is the tempering of the hot and the cold and bringing it to room temperature in a way. But that takes time, and being able to judge the timing of everything and to also temper your expectations of how long things may take. So I feel like that's what this feminine is looking for, is in their energy of temperance, they're keeping an eye on things to maintain that temperance. That's just what's coming through. Underneath, maybe desiring a message of love or apology. That would be the expectation that they're tempering. And Wheel of Fortune, wow. Going forward, it will all roll out in divine time. Destiny is bringing in this masculine. And I would say so. As soon as this masculine turns around to see that Two of Cups, it appears. And a brand new beginning unfolds. Beautiful reading, Gemini. Oh my gosh. So I don't even want to pull any more cards on this. It's pretty darn clear what this feminine is making space for destiny and fate to deliver. And I'm seeing someone who's very high vibration here, or maybe just a little bit further on their path of awakening than the masculine. That's neither here nor there. That's just the way it's showing up in the reading. There's so much patience here and awareness of the order of things. So I wanted to say that. What I'm going to do, Gemini, is now I'm going to go to the extended. The link to the extended is below in the top 1 or 2 sentences of the description box. And I want to pull the two of you together now and look at how you interact more holistically. And then I'll pull cards for your messages to and from each other. What are you not saying but trying to communicate energetically? Those are often very interesting messages. And then a card for you, Gemini, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. Might come through as some advice, could come through as a warning, something to pay attention to, and then we'll look at the outcome. What can you expect going forward? I would say in what time frame, but we already have the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance twice, so this is all going to kind of roll out. It's already all in progress, so that, you know, it's already on its way to you. We'll just see what's on its way to you, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Gemini, for joining me. I hope to see you on the other side in just a second in the extended. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on a future reading. Take care.